sure you get it on evenly. When it's on, it's on. Alright, so you have it applied. One more tip. So if you're not sure if you have enough polish remaining, what you can do is go to the glass. See those little drops? I would say probably at this point, maybe apply 1 or 2 more drops onto your pad and keep chugging along. So now that we got that portion done, I'm going to finish the rest of the vehicle applying the app, and I'm also going to wipe off basically panel by panel as I go. So real quick, let's go over the wipe off experience. No pressure. Just go over the surface. Go. And that is the process on how you apply C6 app polish. So what I'm going to do, just so you're not watching me go over the whole vehicle, is I am going to finish it off camera, and then we're going to get back with the coating stamp. So I'll catch you here in a little bit. To always cap my coatings when I'm not using the bottle. So let's do this. Let's start in the middle, down, box it over, up to the middle again, and then we'll just fill in the box. Now, what I'm seeing here is, so you can obviously see the coating on the surface And I'm kind of getting like a oil slick on water type of look. Now, the directions from Underdog says 5 minutes. So what we'll do is I applied it at 245. We're going to give it until 250. And we're going to watch it do its thing here. And I'm going to coat the trim over here and So 247, we got 3 more minutes. Let me pause and then jump back into the leveling experience, what to expect and how it levels off. If you've ever used Pro Plus, when that coating is ready to level, you already know it is extremely grabby. So I'm curious to see how Glossenhancen does compared to Pro Plus. So let me pause you. I'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, we're actually at 249. So we are 1 minute shy of what I said. I did try out a small portion to see how it is leveling. And so it is grabby, but not extremely grabby. So, which is a great thing. If you are used to applying Pro Plus, this will be a breeze. But also, this is more of a shorter term coating. Yes, grabby, but not as grabby as Pro Plus. Another thing I'm noticing as well, or another thing about Glossenhancen, it does not have the durability of Pro Plus. So just keep that in mind. Doing circular motions with the leveling. Check my angles. Come over here. So, in my conditions, I think 4 minutes and one panel at a time, maybe 2. Yeah, I'm only going to do 2 panels at once. So but the leveling is easier than the Plus coating. All right. with our second insurance towel, or I guess the first. So right now, it's not the slickest, but some coatings might start off not as slick, and then just as they cure, they slicken up a lot. So we will see. All right, so we're finished with that section. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish coating the rest of the vehicle. I'm going to play around a little bit with the leveling times. So start off with 4 minutes and go from there. So I will catch you all on the end and we will go over how the experience was. So catch you in a bit. All right, so this is Glossenhancen on plastic trim. See what it does. So I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, but I can see it darkening up the trim a little bit. Now, being plastic, you do want to give it less flash time. Also, an update on the paint though, when still leveling, it's still not leveling smooth, but we'll see later down the road and see if it slickens up. But let's see. Some piano black trim on the bottom. Like this. Correction, level. All right. Now let me grab my second towel. Go over it. Just like that. So with brand new trim, you're not going to see as much of a difference. But let's see what kind of difference we can see. So coated, uncoated. Yeah, definitely it enriches the trim a little bit, but you're not going to see a whole lot being that it is brand new. So let me keep going and we'll check back in again when I'm done. All right, Glossenhancen. I'm all complete other than tire dressing. It is glossy. It is protected. It looks really good. Do a quick walk around the vehicle, and then I will go into the afterthoughts and the final comments of the vehicle. Yeah, it definitely did a solid job. Definitely looks really good. It's really glossy. So yeah, let's cut to the final thoughts of Underdog Glossenhancen. So let's get to it. All right, we're at the wraps. Final thoughts of Underdog Glossenhancen. So a couple key points, or a couple notes that I noticed in my environment here. So It is April 27th right now. The temperature when I was applying Glossenhancen was 86 degrees. Not sure what the humidity is, but we're in Texas, San Antonio. So actually it wasn't too bad on the humidity. Flash time. I tried multiple flash times. On the Underdog website, they recommend 5 minutes. I'd give that a shot. And it was really grabby on leveling with both towels. I tried cutting it down to 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Tried a couple different ranges to see what that would do for the leveling. And when I did less than 4 minutes or so, when leveling, it looked like I was pushing the coating around. So I would recommend, even in hotter climates or the warmer climates, you know, Texas, Arizona, you know, the hot portions of the country, give it the 5 minutes. What I found to give me a slightly better leveling experience was I had to put a little more pressure on the towel to level it and get it to come up, but it was still grabby. It was a little bit of a headache to get leveled. How long has this been sitting here? I don't know. We're probably 30 minutes. So let's give it a little wipe here. Let's see what the slickness is at. Not really slick. So I'm not sure what to think about that. If you have experience with applying Glossenhancen, let me know what kind of leveling experience you had. Was it slick? Was it grabby? Did it get slick? Now, it could be one of those coatings that after it sits for a while and it cures for a bit, then it gets slick. I don't know. This is a loaner car. So honestly, I'm not sure if I will be able to do a video on the first wash to see how the hydrophobics are. But whoever ends up purchasing this vehicle from my local Subaru dealership, you're welcome. You got a nice protected vehicle for 1 to 2 years, depending on how you care for your vehicle. And yeah, if you go to wash this thing, it's not just gonna come off with regular car wash soap. One other note about the bottle, the coating. It is a year old. I bought it about a year ago. I don't know how much that has an effect on the leveling experience of this coating. So, you know, maybe on my Outback I'll put Glossenhancen on the roof. I'll do a little quick correction, apply app, or just use a panel prep or something, and then just apply it on there so we can see the water behavior of Glossenhancen, and it'll make my life a lot easier with washing it. Final thoughts. This will be a wrap after this. Would I recommend Glossenhancen? Yes and no. The yes part, if you are wanting to try one of the Underdog coatings, but you want to get it out, they're not looking for the longer protection of Pro or Pro Plus, yes, use it. This is rain ready in 1 hour. So that is a good aspect of this coating. On the flip side, the no. With how grabby this coating was and how much of a headache it was to level, I would rather just apply Pro Plus and get the longer, more durable protection. So that's the yes and the you know. I'm going to leave links for the products that I use in the descriptions. I don't have a discount code with Underdog, so if you want to try it, give it a buy. What I will say though, with the Pro Plus coating, at least, I had it on my wife's 2020 Ascent. It was on there for a little over a year before I decided to polish and recoat and try a new coating. It held up fantastic. It was garage kept, and beading never dropped. But it also stayed in the garage most of the time, so keep that in mind. But they are fantastic coatings. That's going to be a wraps. I hope you all have a great day. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification so you are notified the next time a video is released. And I do try to upload my videos every Wednesday and Friday. So that's going to be a wrap. I appreciate everybody who made it this far into the video. I hope you all have a great day, and see you on the next video.